Hey everyone, it's Kyla from Digital Design. It is the last day of February, so I thought that I would do a March plan with me where we can plan out the monthly spread in my digital planner. I also wanted to show you the monthly wallpapers that I made for March. I love how they turned out. They have some nice greens and purples and pinks and some nice bright spring colors. There is just a plain background here. There's also one with a little calendar in the middle and a Sunday and a Monday start. I also have a more minimalistic type background here if you don't like the crazy collage style. And I also created an aura flower, which I thought I would do a flower instead of a heart like I normally do, just to get the spring vibes going. I personally do not like winter, and so I'm really excited for all the spring vibes to come this way, so I spruced up my iPad to kind of reflect that a little bit. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started planning out the month of March. This is my 24 digital planner. It is fully hyperlinked for monthly and weekly layouts. So you can click around on the different months and weeks and it will take you to that respective page. So I'm just going to click the March tab here, and as you can see, it took me to my monthly spread. So I'm going to go into edit mode so that I can write and type on my planner. So to do that, you just click this little pen in the top center of the app here, and this will give you all of the tools that you can use to edit your planner. I personally don't like to write on the planner with my own printing because I find my printing a little messy. But if you wanted to, you can use the pen tool and write out everything in your planner. Instead, I use something called Scribble. So I use a font, so you can click the text box. And I use my font that I created. It's called Digital Design. It's the only font in my Etsy shop. And I use this to write out everything in my planner. So the first thing I'm going to start with is my daughter's dance schedules because it's the exact same every month. So I'm going to start by writing out my oldest daughter's dance time. And then I'm just going to click return on the keyboard so that it goes to the next line. And then as you can see, Scribble wrote everything out into my font of choice. I'm also just going to center it and then just move it in using the little text box. And then I like to put it at the bottom because if I have things during the day, I'll add it above, and my kids' dance classes are usually the last thing in the day. I'm going to move on to my youngest daughter's dance class. And then click return. And then I'm just going to center that again as well. So now these things are repeated weekly. So instead of writing them out every single time, I'm literally going to take my lasso tool at the top and circle it. And then I'm going to copy and paste. And I'm going to paste these down the entire month. I do have a section here that leads into the next month, so you could paste it down again, but I'm not going to. I'm going to save that for April. Now that I have the repetitive things written out, I'm going to go in and start writing the one-off things. So I do work as a nurse part-time, so I do have a few shifts pre-scheduled. I get my shifts about a week in advance, so I only have a couple for the month of March right now, but I'm going to go ahead and write those in. I don't like how this looks, so I am just going to backspace and have it on one line instead of two. There we go. Now that I have my work shifts in, I'm going to add a couple of appointments that I have this month. So I have a hair appointment on the 12th. Sometimes I type instead of using the scribble function. I kind of just do whatever feels comfortable at that time. And then my dog has a grooming appointment on the 26th. Yes, on the 26th. I don't think that's gonna fit, so I'm just gonna enter that one down. Now that I have my work schedule and my kids' schedules and any appointments in, I'm going to go in and add any holidays. And March has a few. There's St. Patrick's Day, Good Friday, and Easter Monday. So I'm going to add those in. And since it's Good Friday, there is going to be no school, so I'm just going to add that in as a little reminder so I don't forget. Okay, so now that I have my schedule written out for the month of March, I'm going to add some birthdays and any important to-dos that I need reminded of for the month. So the first thing I have is on the 14th is my sister-in-law's birthday. I prefer to add birthdays down here just because sometimes my little boxes get full really easily, so I just write my birthdays in order on here as a reminder. And then every month my kids have hot lunch, so I just write myself a little reminder to order them hot lunch. And then I also have a nursing license fee due. So every year I have to pay my licensing board money to have my license as a nurse, which is very expensive. But anyway, I have to pay that by the 29th of this month. Okay, so now that we have everything planned out, let's decorate the planner spread. I have two different sticker packs that I was thinking of using. One is That Girl stickers and the other one is Spring Vibes. They're both available for free in my freebie studio. I'm not really sure which one I wanted to use or if I'm gonna mix them, but they both kind of have the color scheme I was going for this month, which is kind of more green and pink and purples. I think I'm going to start with this sticker pack since it is a spring sticker pack. And so to copy and paste the stickers, you can use the lasso tool and then you circle the sticker that you want to copy and press copy, go to your page and long hold and then press paste. And now you can resize the stickers and move them around. So I'm going to put this one on the first day of spring, which I think is March 21st. And I'm just gonna go ahead and copy a few over and decorate my planner spread. So I like my planners fairly minimalistic. I find if there's too much stuff on them, I get really overwhelmed. So that's all the digital stickers I'm gonna put on here. But I think I'm going to make like a little collage in this box down here using some of the images that I used in my monthly wallpapers. So I'm gonna head to Pinterest And then on my Pinterest page, I have a board called Monthly Wallpaper Inspo. And this is where I save all the pictures that I use to make the free wallpapers for my iPad and desktop every month. So I'm going to save a couple of the ones I want to use, and then I'm going to insert them onto my digital planner. So to save the pictures, you just click the picture you want, click the 3 dots in the top corner, and then go to download image. And you just repeat that step for all the images that you want to save. So once you have the images downloaded, head back to your planner, and then we are going to insert some of the images into this corner here. So there's a couple ways you can do it. You can either use your image tool at the top, and then all of the images you just saved are going to be the first ones here. So you can resize them and then drag them to where you want them to go. The other way that you can do it is by split screening your iPad and then going to your photos, and then you can actually just select certain things from the pictures. So for example, if I didn't want the entire picture and I just wanted the drinks, I can long hold on the subject and then it's going to drag it over. It's not perfect, unfortunately. As you can see, it brought the purse too, but that's okay. At least it didn't get the kind of the darker car background, which I don't want. But I'm personally just going to use the pictures whole and insert them and not use the subject cutout. You can also rearrange them. See how this one's towards the back? You can click on it and then go to arrange, and then you can bring to front, and it's going to bring this one to the front now so it won't be hidden. You can also crop them as well. So I like how this looks, except for I don't like how you can see this kind of hard corner right here on the picture. So I think I might insert a little sticker over top just to kind of cover it a little bit. So I might use this pink butterfly. Let's just see how that looks. Yeah, I like the look of that better. There we go. The last thing I like to do in my planner spreads is actually color coordinate my appointments and work schedule and that kind of thing with the stickers that I'm using for that month. So for example, all my work items will be the same color, my daughter's dance class will be the same color, holidays will be the same color, etc. So to do that, I head to the highlighter tool and then click any of the colored circles that you want and click this color dropper. And then from here you can actually drag it around to select what color you want to use. So I'm going to use this purple color for my daughter's dance class. So now I'm just going to highlight it. And I'm just going to do this for all of her classes. And I'm going to do the same thing for my other daughter's dance, but I'm going to use a different color. I'm going to use this pink color for her. I think I'm gonna use this like kind of darker green, because I find when I use the highlighters, they lighten up too much. So if I use this green one, it might not show up very well. So I'm gonna highlight anything to do with me in green. I know my work schedule is different than appointments, but these appointments have to do with me, so I'm just going to highlight green as my things. And the last thing are the holidays. So maybe let's do the yellow for the holidays, since we haven't done that. Not too sure if I'll like this color, but let's find out. Let's see how it looks. Not sure if I like that color. Maybe I'll do the dark purple instead. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, let's do that. And then I also like to put little dots beside these for checking off. So I'm actually going to use the light purple for that. So I just put the highlighter on 5.0 millimeters, and then I just literally click it to make a little dot. And I think I'm going to put one on the birthday as well. Let's do pink. I think it was the lighter pink. And I just click on the page and it will make a little dot. Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to do right now for my monthly planner spread. I will probably add more things as the month goes on, but I just make sure that I highlight them and color coordinate everything to keep it cohesive and organized. I don't like to add too many details on my monthly spread. I save all the details for my weekly spreads, like to-do lists and that kind of stuff. I just add important dates and appointments on my monthly spread. I hope this video was helpful in giving you some ideas or inspiration so that you can decorate and plan out your month. Don't forget that you can download the free wallpapers and also the digital stickers that I use from my freebie studio, which I will have linked in the description. And I hope you all have an amazing month, and I will see you in the next video.